Yeah. Hey, I'm killing the game, I paid the price. So many shit got me losing my mind. I'm so surprised at all the jealousy coming from niggas that idolize. I've come to the point where all I wanna do is just to stay alive. They want me stepping aside. My right say fuck it, I'm getting it.
Who is beefing with Rema? Why is Rema trying to be among the big three? So Rema recently was going around crying very loud, like screaming loud to make sure every Nigerian, every Afrobeat musician recognize him. We already recognize Rema. In fact, I hype Rema way more than Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido, mostly because he's from my state. So I will try as much as possible to just be just when it comes to this issue. So Rema yesterday just had something to say about him being among the big three, and he said there is no longer big three, that they now have big four. He said, no more big three. There is now big four. So I don't know what he mean by that. And we know we have big three in Nigeria entertainment industry, in Afrobeat. We have the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido. Or some of you might want to start with Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. Or some of you might want to start with Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid. No, anyhow you want to twist it, that one are your own. You understand? Anyhow you want to twist it, who you want to be the first person, followed by the second person or the third person, that is entirely up to you. But we have been talking about big three for years, for more than 6 years now. For more than 6 years, we've been talking about big two. Then recently, we just saw Burna Boy. Now we all accepted Burna Boy to be among the big three, and Burna Boy doesn't even recognize himself to be among the big three. You know, Burna Boy don't even recognize himself. In fact, we came up with the top big three. So Rema said there is no big three, now there is big four. And he also said Afrobeat is greater than any Afro anything. You know, recently we keep hearing some entertainers we tell you, oh, I'm not part of Afrobeat, I'm Afrofusion, I'm Afro pop, I'm Afro this. So Rema is just clearing you guys that Afrobeat is greater. You know, this one is cool, it's called greater than. You should do that. This is lesser than and this is greater than. Afrobeat is greater than Afro anything. Then you also said, well, there seems a lot of controversies into this whole discussion. But before I jump right into the one that people thought that he was referring to Davido, he was kind of like disrespecting Davido. I'm going to go into that. But firstly, let's just talk about this big three and Afrobeat matter. So let's jump right into what some of the Afrobeat fans think about this whole Rema hard bust. Like I said before, it depends on what you want to name the big three. There are some people, big three, that are Thames, Asake, and Rema, or Thames, Asake, and Omale. There are people who like to listen to Omale than any other Nigerian entertainer. There are people who like Vituni than any other African entertainer. There are people who like Olamide more than any other entertainer. There are people who like so many, you understand? There are people like that. And there are people who even say they are big four. People have already said they are big four a long time ago. They include Olamide to be among the big four. But Rema want to include himself. Rema want to include himself. I love his boldness. I love the way he's acting. I love the way he's carrying himself up. But Rema, don't you think that you don't even need to include yourself among any big nothing? Don't you think so? Well, if you want to check statistics, Rema has a lot of success musically when it comes to downloads than most of these big three. I don't want to mention name. Rema has a lot of success when it comes to music downloads than most of these big three. But then again, because this big three has been in the music entertainment for long. They have paid the price. They have done a lot. That is why we still regard them very well. Like someone said, my big three is Davido. My big four is Davido, Thames, Asake, and Rema. That is someone on his own. He said his own big four is Davido, Thames, Asake, and Rema. Burna Boy and Wizkid is not even among his own big four. That's why you see others will come up with their own big four. Then the argument was like what this guy said, Mr. Facts and Data said, Omo, the light is out now, and on Rema and Asake have done so well globally with their album than Davido. These guys are barely 3 years old in the game, while Davido is 14 years, not even #1 album certification. Wow. Now, to they look for people hot song to remix, dude is a fraud. You know, this is somewhat disrespectful to Davido. You shouldn't have made mention of Davido. Someone who has been in the game for 14 years. For 14 years and still maintain being on top. Why don't we give someone like Asake, now that has been in the game for 3 years, let's check if he's going to sustain that fame for the next 10 years. Rema was there before Asake. Rema is trying. Rema is going at the pace of sustaining it. But Asake, come on, man. Do you know what this guy did? They paved the way for these people. Then the guy also said, there's someone, Davido's fan said, but I hope you know Timeless would soon be certified in UK. The agenda won't survive this year, bro. They said, so you finally accept Davido don't have any album certification for 14 years of his music career, but Asake and Rema get, Abi. So tell me why the list of top big artists in Nigeria on global doings musically shouldn't be Rema, shouldn't be Burna Boy, Wizkid, Rema, and Asake. Then he said Thames over Davido too. The whole agenda of Rema saying Big Four is not because to drag to drag any of all those artists. He just want to be recognized as well. He want to be recognized as part of those people that you guys are calling Big Three, Big Two, Big Four. He just want to be recognized as well. Well, all those people were going back and forth, going from year to year, arguing about who will be Big Four, who if Rema is strong enough, if Rema deserves to be among these hot guys. Then this was a tweet Rema made that made people think he was referring to Davido. Rema said, tell your stylist to stop sending mails to brand with my name to get close. I'ma pull up to your show and strip you on stage cause that ish whole fake celebrity, fake industry. Come on, man. Why do you guys think that Rema was talking to Davido? Because Rema and Davido wore same clothes at a certain time. And Rema deleted all his Instagram posts and left one particular post about that cloth. So you guys think that Rema was talking to Davido, a whole big Davido? Do you know the allegation Rema laid? Rema says somebody is using his name to collect clothes from brands. And you can't see that Davido go dey do like that kind of thing. Even if una talk say Adamslink no like Davido, how the hell do you guys ever think so? Rema, let's be honest, Davido get big name pass Rema for music industry. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight first. Then again, I respect Rema a lot though. Very, very well. Like I said, I'm a Edo person. and I will always support you regardless. But that particular tweet, Rema wasn't referring to Davido. Then he also said, Rema made Afrobeat EP a big statement. Every new artist since 2019 ate from the same template. Okay, that's nice. Label get creative. Stop trying to clone me. They say they wanna live fast. They take the crazy advance. The music is fueled by pressure. Then they jump it on your the new age Afro cycle. I love it. No new music, sorry. I'm too big for fake PR. Bye. So for those of you who think that Rema might be maybe one drop new music, that's why he's just talking about the stuff. Well, he said there is no new music coming from him soon. That is too big for this fake PR. Well, guys, everybody just want to have his own stand in the game. And he said that by controversy, or either by making statement or indirectly calling people out. If that is what you have to do to make a statement, make it. After all, Wizkid don't make some of all those statements as well. Burna Boy don't make some of all those statements as being the biggest. And Davido certainly don't make most of all those statements as well. So if Rema is making such statement, it's good. Let him make it. Let him make the statement. Well, that one I own. You understand? Support him regardless. Get people to notice you. It is for your brand. This is for you. So whether they decide to say you are calling out Davido, calling out Wizkid, calling out anybody, that is left for them. Let them think that to the end of days. What you are doing now is doing you. It's doing you. So for me, regardless, I support Rema. You on your own book, you know your big four, your big five, your big three, even me myself. Honestly speaking, let me be honest with you. I love good music. I love good music. And if anybody drop good music, I will listen to them. Well, I don't have any specific artist that I like. Honestly speaking. My only artist that I love listening to his music is that I would say, yeah, anytime I will love playing is Chris Brown. And I don't even talk about the guy because it's not from this part. I don't even talk about the guy. The rest, if you drop good music, I will rock it till I cannot come. And if you do bad stuff, I will talk about it. And if you do good stuff, and I feel like there is need for me to talk about it, I will also do that as well.